All right, here we go. What is good, y'all? Yo. Oh, here, let me get my mic good. There we go. Set up. There we go. I'm in this. All right, what is good, y'all? It's the One Take Wonder, the Texas Stunner, the whole effing show. Roman Rose from the DailyOoze. I got a couple guests with me, but this is a new segment, new little thing in the DailyOoze. I got my dude Renee in the cut. You know, go ahead, say what's up, Renee.
What's up? Where's the camera at? Oh, right there?
No. I mean, yeah. The camera's right there.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, got my boy Renee in the cut. We about to start getting into the spirituality. I'm very spiritual, you know. My girl's got me doing some Reiki. You know, she really be into like her essential oils. You know, I've dabbled in psychedelics and all that. So I think that it really played a big part in my life. So that's why I really connected with you, and like that's what you wanted to, you really are into, and that's like kind of what you've like dabbled in. So this is gonna be a new little segment, and be on the lookout for his Hotbox segment where he's gonna be bringing in some crazy ass creatives, some dope ass independent artists, and we're gonna see what they know about their marijuana, know about their cannabis. But also we got my man Pat Ron in the cut. We got my man Coach Tev.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Big chilling.
Man, life good. Can't complain too much, man.
Yeah. Nice. How's everybody's day? Went good?
They've been pretty smooth. I didn't really do too much today.
You sold some vinyls. You shipped them off.
Sold the vinyl. Yeah.
That was nice.
If you ordered the vinyl, that motherfucker on the way. That's about it, though.
Tev?
Yeah, man, shit. Editing and shit, bro.
Yeah, editing all day.
Video life is what I've been doing a lot of. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, just popped up here. Ain't know y'all was recording this shit. But,
hey, you never know what you're gonna hop in when you come into the DailyOoze room, man. So one thing we definitely, Tev, Paron, y'all some spiritual, lyrical, miracle niggas deep down.
Hey, man, all that shit.
Deep down, yeah. You feel me? But I really want to congratulate y'all on like just being able to just like, make that kind of cool. Y'all added like a swag to it. There were a lot of niggas, it was kind of, boring. Like you hear them niggas start rapping, you're like, damn, but y'all really added y'all swag to it, and you really like, y'all brought it back, made it cool to really like add some actual like fucking lyricism and shit to some stuff, and add in some actual like content, actual like some substance. You feel me?
Thank you.
So thank you for that, man.
I can't speak for you, but if you listen to a variety of different type of music and rap, like you can figure out how to like do to like tell niggas shit and put some substance in it, but also like add some sauce, because you don't just listen to the spiritual, you also listen to niggas that have swayed you a little bit, so you add a little bit of both worlds and find that
perfect blend.
Balance.
Yeah. So, but yeah, just listening to y'all's music, y'all got a really good like, got a good view on the world, and like I know y'all some spiritual ass people too, we all brothers in here. So, Renee, you're Filipino, right?
What?
You said Filipino. I'm tripping, bro.
No, I'm just Mexican, bro.
Mexican, bro. My bad. We people of color. I said Filipino. I don't know where I got that from. I think I was watching a show. Some dude was Filipino. He kind of reminded me of him.
Yeah. Where are you? Like half Mexican?
I'm half. Yeah. No, I'm a quarter Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm quarter Mexican. I got some white in me and some black.
And then where are you guys from?
That nigga dad black.
Shit, Dallas.
Yeah. I'm from New Orleans, but I'm half Dallas. I'm a half Texan. Been living here more than half my life. So.
You said New Orleans? I didn't know that.
I'm a real New Orleans.
Yeah, I got family. My dad's side from like Louisiana, so I guess I got some of that, some of that in me. But you know how they did it, so we don't know. I can't tell you too far back.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right, man. So what's the first topic you got for us, Renee?
Yeah, dude. Like, we could just talk about anything, dude. Like psychedelics, aliens. What do you guys want to talk about? Because you guys are kind of into like conspiracies, like looking into shit, right?
Just deeper. Not even. I don't want to call it all conspiracy, but just like not taking shit at face value.
Yeah, sure. Because you can't really just take
a well-versed perspective, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta look into.
You're curious.
I mean, the floor is open, bro. Whatever.
Yeah. I don't really
I've never done a psychedelic, so I don't really know.
Really?
I've done ecstasy. That's not a psychedelic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done shrooms or acid or nothing like that. So.
I mean, we could talk about like experiences. Like we just start off with you. Like you said, you.
Yeah, we can talk. My first ever experience. It was on New Year's, a couple years back, and I did it by myself. It was a chocolate bar and it was like injected with like psilocybin or whatever. It was intense. It was like I had like at least an 8 in it. You feel me? And I took it by myself. It was crazy. It really just kind of opened my mind to some just like, it just kind of broadened my perspective. Really, honestly, like it just made me like conscious of like things I was doing. It was like, oh, like it really put into perspective of like, what are my words doing to people? You feel me? Like what are, you know, and like, oh, am I saying this because I really feel it, or am I just saying this just to say it? You know, and it really opened that door.
Like being introspective. I guess.
Yeah, you know,
because it really makes you like look like who am I, bro? Like what am I doing? Like
it gave me a bird's eye view like of myself almost. Like I'm kind of like put me out of my body. And I'm looking down at myself, and it gave me that perspective of it. But it just and then it also opened me up to the door, just asking questions about, you know, what is real and what traditional values that I held on to growing up are, you know, they're not really they're false, or they're just not the actual narrative that I need to be going with in life. You feel me?
You gotta think about like the people that are telling you about shit. Like, what did they go through? Like, do they have a reason to like lie to people? Like, you know, so you gotta look into shit like on your own. You know, like a lot of shit that we're gonna talk about. Like, I don't just want people to just believe what I'm saying. Like, I want people to go out and like do research, and then I'm gonna like give evidence also, because like I've been looking into this shit since I was 18, and like there's a lot of shit like aliens visiting Earth, bro. Like evidence of that like you can't just tell people, because people are just gonna be like where's the proof, or like you're crazy, like you don't know what you're talking about. So like since I was 18, I've been looking into shit like that, and I'm 25 now. And then, like, for the first 2 years, I didn't even believe it was real, just because, like, how, like, growing up, like, you see shit, like, in movies, like, UFOs, like, they make it seem like it's, like, maybe they exist. If they do, they look like
this cartoonish-looking figures.
And shit like that. But, yeah, for sure, people need to, like, look into shit like that. I'll talk about my first experience on acid. It was with my roommates. So I bought 2 tabs because I didn't know like how strong it was.
Yeah,
and
that shit was strong.
It was one of those things where I took a tab, like 45, 50 minutes later, nothing happened. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take another tab. And then like 5 minutes after the second tab, and then I was like, oh shit, bro, because like the floor, dude, it looked like an ocean where it was kind of just like moving, and it was like, because that's the first like strong visual high that I ever had. So I was like, oh shit, bro. But it was crazy because like I felt chill. Like I felt like I wasn't like panicking. The only time I did panic was where I thought that I wanted to go listen to music in my room by myself in the dark. And so I went into my room, and then I was sitting there, and then like I think I kicked something with my foot, and it moved. And for some reason in my head, I thought it seemed like it was something moving on its own. So I was like, fuck this. I went back into the room with my roommates, and then we just chilled, bro. Like, I didn't go to sleep till like, actually, this girl I was dating like came over like at 7 in the morning, so I didn't sleep till like 5 in the afternoon, like the next day. And yeah, bro, like at the peak, the way that I felt was like imagine like for some reason I like imagine like a lighthouse like on a hill, and then I felt like I was in the fucking air, bro, and like there was like a kite, and there was like a chain like holding me onto the ground so I wouldn't like fly away. And like I almost feel like I was, I don't know, like gonna come out of my body, I guess.
Yeah,
that's when I was peaking. But in general, yeah, I've had like I never really had a bad trip on acid, but it's all about like the environment, like who you're hanging out with, bro. Like, don't do it with strangers. Like my roommates, they were kind of strangers, but like they were chill. They're like stoners. So
yeah. Yeah, see, like, it sounds like it really like. Well, we're about to get to power on, but similarities that we've had was the outer body experience, almost like how we almost like astral projected, and you feel me? I don't know, some of our peaks. Yeah. Power on. What about you?
My first trip probably was about 2013, I would say. and it was a type of acid. And it's funny because like I still don't know why I seen these people in the sky, but I was like, okay, so it was negative energy amongst the clouds.
Yeah.
But it was like also faces of like prolific figures. And like I seen Martin Luther King, Buddha, Manson Mandela, and Oprah.
And Oprah. She was there.
Bro, I don't know why, bro. Like, because I don't like necessarily see Oprah as some, like
divine being,
like,
this
from
is
divine being. But like, nigga, I seen Oprah, nigga. Like, and I don't know what the fucking to make it at, but like, it was just like, and my homie was like, he's like, you could see all the negative energy there, but like, he was like, you just ignore that shit, like, because you can literally see like just.
So he could see it with you.
Yeah, like, because he was tripping too.
Yeah.
But he didn't see the faces. But
Right,
like,
but
he was
he
just
didn't
like.
make it.
Would have been crazy. He's like, he didn't see Oprah, but he saw all the other ones, but
That
didn't
shit-
see Oprah. Then
that
that,
shit funny.
I mean, shit, you never
But
know
yeah,
with her.
like, he was like, he was just telling me like, you could, you could just, and like, that shit really hit me. So I was really like cloud gazing. It was like nighttime, sun going down, so the clouds are just all over the place.
So you saw the faces in the clouds or the stars, or
Within the clouds, like the faces were amongst the clouds type
Oh.
shit. Like, and I don't know, that was my first trip, and I didn't really like. I was just like, damn, that was interesting,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was like introspective. I didn't really understand it. To me, it was just like kind of a crazy high, but like,
Yeah.
I was like, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So, like, we tried it again, probably like a couple months later, but we was like in woods and shit, and it was just like, okay, so this is what you're supposed to be doing, like out in nature, walking. Like, we was walking this big ass trail, and like it, like just seeing shit, figures and spirits amongst the trees and shit like that. Like, it was like, okay, so I for sure am seeing these spirits. Like, these spirits are literally amongst us in this room. Like, bro, it's spirits everywhere. Like, I mean, they even call alcohol wine and spirits. You feel me? Like, and it makes you. It's almost like it makes you feel like you tapping into another you or some shit. Like,
right.
When people be drunk, they kind of say whatever, like, and it's just. It's like, bro, like, it's really like spirits, good and bad, neutral, all kind of shit just amongst us. Like,
Yeah, no,
and
definitely.
like being high on acid and like shrooms and shit like that. It was just like damn, I'm seeing the actual fabric of this universe. Like, this is what our universe is like comprised of, and like,
Right.
It was.
You're talking about the shapes.
Just the shapes, the figures I would see amongst trees, clouds, the sun.
It's just bigger than this,
ray
like,
of
other,
sunlight.
like.
I could see the particles. Off
Yeah.
that motherfucker. Like, damn, like,
Yeah,
every single thing was put here in a very concise manner for us to like exist and live and like.
So why do y'all think that our sober mind doesn't see any of this and we miss out on all this and we have to tap in? Well, I mean, some people it ain't drugs. Some people can like meditate their way to
to get to that.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say diet, number one.
Oh, yeah.
Diet, environment, what we suscept ourselves to, jobs, like all kind of shit, school, a lot of shit that just eats at your creativity, just eats at, shit that's structured, like organized religion, all those type of things. I feel like is what dulls you and what just eats away at what your real perspective on life should be.
It makes you robotic. And
Like, they're literally making you just
dense too. Like, you feel me? It doesn't make you light. It doesn't make you a light being when you're not doing light
God,
beings.
I don't be eating 3 meals a day every day. Like, some days I eat really good, and then some days I be eating 1 or 2 meals. And
Yeah.
like, I be
That's how your
chilling
body
a
be
couple
working.
of snacks and some, like some fruit and shit like that. I be chilling. Like, you don't need,
And you feel good too, bro.
yeah, exactly. Like, and I swear my dreams be clear. Like, skin be clear. Like, just like. I really just feel like it's what you suscept yourself to, and the knowledge and the entertainment you watch. All that shit plays a role in your mind and plays a role in your spirit, or what you on in life.
Yeah, definitely with the diet thing. My girl, she put me on the just getting my diet right, and I'm gonna say, like, I've been doing, like, really trying to, like, push to get my, like, all my servings of veggies in, you know, like really being like particular about that stuff. My dreams have gotten a lot more vivid lately, and it's like it's crazy.
You
how
writing
that's
them
happened. I should have. I had a crazy one
I just started
today.
doing that maybe like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You just going back and seeing some of the shit that you, because like I forget my dream. My girl can like,
Yeah.
she'll remember. She wake up and she can go through each
Yeah.
stage of her dream. I remember like,
Yeah, bro. Like,
I
I
hear,
think,
like,
I think
little
my
things.
nigga was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
yeah.
bro, this one was crazy. I freaking, because I've been like
God is that.
new game called Among Us. It's like a murder mystery, and I just watched a murder mystery movie. So it was a murder mystery type dream, and I was getting framed for it, and I was having the cops chase me,
Yeah.
and the person that I was with that was because I heard the gunshots, and it was. Paron was there too. Paron was in the shootout that basically got me caught up. So I think it was Paron who probably was. But I was smoking in the car with Yoda Slim from Top Shelf. This is such a weird and like I knew I had to get to my parents' house. In the dream, I knew I had to get to my parents' house to call Yoda Slim and get my alibi. Like, hey, this my nigga knew I was smoking in the car with him and all that. But it was just a crazy dream. I remember like halfway through it, I woke up kind of. Bro, I was like, damn, bro, I want to finish this dream. Bro, I peed, went back to sleep, bro, and I got back into I tapped right back into that dimension. It was perfect. I finished the dream. I got to my parents' house. I called, and then the dream ended. I woke up.
Yeah.
It was like a nice day. You know, when you have like finish your dreams and you finally wake, it's like it was a refreshing waking up. I was like, damn, I had a good ass time in my whatever realm I was in. I had a great ass time in, bro. It was fun.
I feel like that's like cognitive muscle memory to some extent. If you can go back in layers of your mind or previous thoughts. Because sometimes I'll be looking, damn, some other madness.
Yeah, man.
So sometimes I'll be looking at my phone and I'll be like, damn, what the fuck was I just finna do? And I like go back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Literally.
It's just like, damn, I need to stop depending on technology. I check myself like nigga, just 2 thoughts ago, I thought about this to connect to it.
Literally.
You have to really train your mind to like, because I feel like that shit helps your dreams and enhances like you being able to really go into the layers of your mind like and be introspective.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about dreams? Y'all think would it be because you made a comment about it, like you went into like another reality or to another dimension? Do you feel like it could be its own like
something you're connecting into?
Yeah.
Like, is it just in your mind, or is it real?
I don't know. Maybe because I
would personally say like, just like when I was tripping on acids, all the spirits I was seeing around me and all that type of shit. Like, I feel like the dream world is like where those, like kind of like not where those spirits are, but like in a sense, like you experiencing the same life amongst, how those spirits, like it just feels very similar, or just seems to like coexist on like just spirits being present and you going in a dream state and like.
Yeah, it's like mine's like a mixture of like dreams can be messages, and then like definitely I feel like my dreams lately it's literally been like whatever I've been around, it's like gonna create a story in my mind.
Yeah, those subconscious.
Yeah, and then like but there's a message in that sometimes, and then or sometimes I feel like I'm in a different like how on Rick and Morty, how like they be going in a different realm. I feel like that's like I'm going to a dream, I'm going to a different Roman 6'8" dimension 682 Roman.
The
you
coolest
feel me?
shit is that you can, because it's all like in your mind, right?
Yeah.
But like, if I like say Pat Ron was in my shit, he's gonna act exactly how I think he would act. You know what I mean? And it to the point where it seems like that's actually him doing some of this shit. Like that's what he would do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm really just creating this whole story. But it's like it just kind of shows like how your mind, like how vast shit is.
Yeah.
As far as like all the shit that they can do.
Yeah.
Feeling,
you know what I mean?
I think feeling is very important in that because it's awfully how somebody make you feel. You feel me? Like you can have an impression on somebody and like you might not even remember their face that first day, but you know exactly how they made you feel, and you can kind of like.
So a nigga might be a dick in your dream. Exactly.
You know?
I think this is what it was too. Why I felt because like the whole in that dream when I was like, it felt like I was on a train, nigga, trying to get to my house. I took a helicopter and everything, and I think now I'm trying to put the pieces together. When I went to go smoke, it was me and Yoda Slim and you went to go smoke in the dream, and you heard something. And then all we hear is shots, and then instantly my dream is like murder mystery, basically, like who did it? Oh, it's Roman's fault. The whole time I was like, while I'm going through all this shit, I'm like, damn, I'm getting shot at by cops, robots, all this shit trying to stop me.
Be therapist real quick.
And I wish Pat Ron was there though, because Pat Ron always by me. I'm like, damn, my whole time in my mind, I'm like, damn, I wish Pat Ron was here with this strap, nigga, because this shit would not be happening right now, like dead ass.
Do you feel like you get blamed for a lot of shit in your life, or do you feel like you take responsibility?
Sometimes
for shit that's like you didn't really do. That seemed like on some shit like
responsibility. Just from the outside looking in, this nigga will. If you ask this nigga to bring you home, bro, wherever you live, like he probably would bring you home.
Yeah,
like, just off GP, bro. Like
that's literally what that sound like.
Yeah,
you know, like the fact that you would like dream that up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We're on a whole story where you ain't even do it.
Yeah,
but you getting blamed for it.
Yeah, and I clear my name up and shit.
Yeah,
but no, that whole time I literally was thinking, I was like, damn, I really wish Pat Ron was here with his strap, because there were so many times niggas was busting through. Like, I was literally like, it was literally like the episode of Rick and Morty when they on that train in the dream train. You seen that one? It's like, yeah, it's like a train. It's literally like they're on a train. And like Rick and Morty are like running around on that hoe.
It's reenacting. I forgot what movie.
Yeah, but they bust. It literally was like that going on. I was like, damn, I need Pat Ron. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's just weird, man. Weird dreams.
I do feel like your mind like subliminally pushes like the overall summary of your day.
Yeah,
dream,
literally.
It's gonna push like, just everything your dream is comprised of. I feel like sometimes when you don't dream about nothing, you probably really didn't do shit that day. You know, like you just resting. Yeah. I don't know, but dreams definitely are like. I mean, everybody have them hoes.
Yeah,
to some extent.
So, I feel like somebody knows something about dreams that really could help us all out. That I feel like it's a mysterious. I feel like it's a mysterious realm when you're dreaming and shit. There's somebody out there that knows what they really, really mean and like how they can really benefit you and help you. Like,
I feel like that was a great, accurate interpretation. Like because that is a fact. You take responsibility for a lot of shit that don't even be involved.
Yeah, that don't even be involved in.
And for him to say that, like, it was either getting blamed for a bunch of shit or taking responsibility. And like, I feel like people take those little tiny clues and then they create the story of
Yeah, I like that. No, it really does make sense now you're saying it, because there is a situation where it wasn't my fault, anything, but I had to take responsibility, and then so that makes Thank you. You really broke it down for me.
Life coach.
Life coach. Shout out Coach Steph. Yeah, on God. Man, okay, so I like that. That was good. Dreams. Everybody enjoys them, though, right?
Yeah.
Except for them scary ones, boy. From nightmares.
Like, I had, like, maybe 3 nightmares in my life. Like, I've had dreams where there's, like, bad shit going on, but it wasn't, like, a nightmare. Like, I'm just... Like, damn,
them shit stopped like when I was really young. I think my nightmare was really like some Freddy Krueger shit. That's how my shit.
How often do y'all lucid?
Lucid dreams?
Like know you there. Like,
that's when that time. Today I guess I knew I was there because I went back to sleep and I was controlling the whole thing. Because usually sometimes when I'm not in control, I always get shot in my dreams when I wake up. That time I got through the whole story mode. You feel me? You feel me? Like or something like stops you wake up. You're like damn. Like my dreams are always like on some adventurous shit, bro. Literally. Yeah. And, like, I know when I'm in control is when I'm, like, I can make it to the end of the whole story. It's always, like, a story to me. Like, it's crazy to say that, but, yeah. So, that's when I know I'm lucid dreaming. Because I was grabbing guns and, I was maneuvering. And
I do feel like that. Because, like, it's been times where, like, I've been running from some shit in my dream, but I couldn't run away. And I feel like the message was, like, you have to deal with it. Type shit.
Yeah, and then there's that shit where you wake up and you can't move.
Oh, sleep paralysis? That used to happen to me when I was younger. Oh,
bro, I ain't never, bro. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this shit out here, bro.
You ain't never had it?
I told you before, bro. All right, so I just happened to be in jail, bro. It was the first time I had a wet dream, but it was like a lucid. Lucid was way too vivid, bro. Like, and like I'm in a solo cell, iron door, bro.
Yeah,
and like I'm like 16. And so, I guess I'm fucking in my dream and just nutted everywhere, bro. Woke up like, bro, like, it was like, what the fuck, bro? I thought somebody was like touching me, bro. Like, no cap, like, bro, it was just, I was
That's
like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I couldn't even go back to sleep. It was just 4 a.m, like whatever time it was, like, I was just thinking like, what, like how.
How long were you locked up for?
I was in there like 2 or 3 months. at the
Okay,
time.
yeah.
So I was in there for a little bit. So my
Oh,
mind
niggas-
was
Your mind was.
mine was
Dreaming
cleared
about
at
some
home.
shit. Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
I was like, bro, that shit, it was just like that shit felt beyond real, and it was just like, damn, that was a dream. So for that shit to simulate everything, like, you know, it was.
Bro,
crazy.
but sleep paralysis, back on that topic, that shit is the worst. Like, being able, you're like stuck and hearing people talking around you and shit.
Yeah,
you're
bro,
like,
that
damn, I
shit
really
happened
want
to
to
me
wake up. What
one
the
time.
fuck?
I like smoked. I fell asleep on the couch when I had roommates, and I don't know what time it was, but like the sun wasn't up yet. And I remember I was laying down, and like I opened my eyes and I tried to get up, and then I couldn't move. It felt like there was like weight or somebody holding me down.
Yeah.
And then I saw in the kitchen like two like shadows of two people, and I heard them talking about me, bro. And I thought it was my roommates, but it was weird, dude, because it didn't seem like them. They were like talking shit to each other and like watching me like at the foot of the couch. And I was just freaking out, bro, because like I don't know what the fuck. That was the first time that happened to me too.
Yeah.
And so I really didn't know what was going on, and I think I just went back to sleep. And then, like, the next day, I told my roommates, and they were like, no, that wasn't us. And also, it wasn't them, because, like, all the lights were off, bro. They were just standing there, and, like, I got this, like weird feeling, like a negative energy, bro. Like they were, like, judging me. And I don't know, dude. It was crazy.
Dang, man.
Some negative spirits out here, man.
Yeah,
Like,
they
it's
be
just-
out
that
here,
shit
and they'll be
real.
right next to you. Sage yourself.
It's
You're
been
out
times,
here.
too, like falling asleep and like the TV on, and your dreams start simulating whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck
whatever's
they saying
on that.
TV. Like that should be weird too. Like,
Yeah, you gotta watch out
like,
for that.
I be
'cause you-
hearing, I be like, damn, I know whatever the fuck going on, not supposed to be in my head, and like I'll wake up, and like, oh, it's the TV. Like,
Yeah, see, look, I've never took, like I said before we started recording,
Yeah.
I've never took any psychedelics or nothing, but I've had edibles to the point where, like, I relate to a lot of shit that y'all are saying because I've been that. I don't even know if you want to call it high. You just very introspective, looking at yourself and kind of like not judging yourself, but seeing yourself for what you really are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like when you tapped into about liquor being spirits, because I remember when the last time I took some on New Year's, and I went out to like a function, and was just like too gone, but you could still feel like you just felt like the debauchery going on.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
no,
you
I
just
know
felt like
exactly what
everybody
you're
on
talking
drugs and drunk. And like you said, it make you tap into a whole nother person. You know, that's what they call it, spirits. And you could I could sense that. And I was telling them, I was like, we gotta go. And then we walked down the street though, and then just the world kind of felt like that too. It just felt like you walking in hell type
Yeah,
of
it's
thing.
a whole different feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
and I was like,
marijuana's like it's a slight hallucinogenic.
Yeah.
And
it can,
If you take
edibles
it by
are
doses.
psychoactive.
Yeah.
They
That
have
makes-
the right dose in it.
Yeah.
psychedelic chemical. I mean,
Yeah.
well, not chemicals, but properties as far as like how I can.
You said
feel.
edibles are?
Yeah,
As opposed to
edibles are completely psychoactive. They can be
Yeah. What would make
100%.
them more psychoactive than like
taking more than what you
okay,
are
just
comfortable with, or like more than your body can handle.
That's
what
crazy.
it
That's
is.
probably why
Yeah.
a lot of people because a lot of like older people try to get into weed first. They try the edibles and then they get fucked up too hard. Yeah, that's probably why they. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like there's this famous recording, like people calling the cops or 911, and they're like, "What's the emergency?" And then they're like, "We made some pop brownies. I think we're dying."
Yeah.
You guys heard that?
Yeah.
dang.
That's how I felt. I felt like I was
that's how
either
it
dying
felt.
or I was dead. Yeah,
Or something like that, like time slowing down.
that shit's wild.
Scooped me from work that one night.
Oh yeah, you're out them brownies.
It was like close when we first met,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Man,
Telling my niggas I love
threw
you, all that shit.
all in Sega bathroom. Bro, I was just laying on the floor like, bro, what the fuck did this bitch give me? Because I bought a brownie from this girl at work, this big dyke lady. She was like, I dare you to eat the whole brownie.
He's like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna show you, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Say less.
Big smoker. You feel me? Then
Boy.
when we ate that when we were out in LA and we were with a bunch of your fans after the show, And I ate like a whole bag of edibles, bro. It was just gummies.
wow.
I just ate the whole thing. I was like, this is good, bro. And I was just sleep. I remember your homie, I was sleeping on him. He's like, man, you got to get up a little. We went to the taco spot. I was just eating tacos like with my eyes closed, bro. I was vibrating on a whole nother level, man. It was crazy. So, man, yeah, them edibles. Watch out for them. All you older people trying to get into, trying to hop in the marijuana game.
Better get on that CBD or something first.
Yeah, something, man. Man, so all right, let's. I want to hop into conspiracies, man.
All right.
You ever you understand like the gematria stuff? You ever seen that
Well, I
stuff?
knew you were gonna say that.
I mean, one of the biggest things, bro, is like the whole like black people were here in North America like way before people even know, bro. Like way in the past. Like the Olmecs, bro. Like they have giant statues where they're clearly like there's black people living there, but also like they don't know how they made those statues because they're like with the tools they would have had, like they wouldn't have been able to carve all this shit, especially like
as quick as they did.
Yeah, especially to make it look as good as they do, and then with rock that like is so strong, like they still wherever they left them, like they're still there because they're so huge they can't even move them. And then
it's kind of like the pyramids.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Bro,
like talking about
they
people
did
moving
not
that shit
have
with
the
their
tools.
minds.
Them shits is perfect.
Yeah,
Bro, they are perfect. They are
Perfectly
aligned with the
sun.
stars
Yeah,
and the
that's crazy.
sun,
exactly,
and
bro.
each block is precisely laid.
Mathematics, yeah.
5,000-pound slab blocks. Like how the fuck did they?
It's probably
lift
more
this shit?
tapped in to like
And then like
spirituality and
the
shit.
biggest pyramid is actually it's not even a 4-sided pyramid. It's like either 6 or 8-sided pyramid. But like you need to be like in a helicopter and to see it from like up there down to actually be able to see like all the sides. Like if you just see it from the floor, it just looks like a 4-sided pyramid. And like it's crazy, bro, because like the mathematics that went into it, like the technology, like for sure, at least humans had help. At least I think so.
I think it was either Nephilims, sonic levitation, or like them niggas just
exactly,
was just
bro.
tapped in
Because like
on another.
me looking into shit, for sure they had ancient technology that had to do with like water, vibration, and like energy, bro. Like energy from the earth.
Were they saying like the cicadas, like they create the vibration with their wings or something? Like I forgot what it was.
That's a scarab beetle.
That's what it was. A scarab beetle. I don't know why it's a cicada.
Levitate.
Yeah.
Like genuinely levitate no body, the wings itself.
Was it?
It's a scarab beetle. Look it up on YouTube. So you can see the shit.
What you say that pyramid was called? You said 6-sided.
Yeah,
6-sided.
it's either
What's it?
6.
What's it?
or
That's just
8.
what it's called. Just 6-sided pyramid. Or they got a name for it?
No, like you know the three main pyramids in Egypt.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think it's the biggest one.
Oh, it's one of those
Yeah.
joints.
Like
Like
if you
6
look at
sides.
the images,
Oh
I'm
shit!
pretty
I
sure there's
thought
images like on Google.
I didn't know that.
Man, a lot of people saying like aliens like came down before and was like, yo, put some niggas on
Bro,
some shit.
even
Sound like
mushrooms,
what's it?
mushrooms can
Anunnaki?
The Anunnaki.
That's what that sounds like.
Yeah.
That's like the most famous one.
mushrooms can literally survive in space. So they literally felt like it was spores off of an alien fucking spaceship that landed, and mushrooms came to Earth. Like them hoes can survive in space by themselves.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, it could happen. Shit, it's from a whole different planet.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, dude. Like there was
That's-
giants back then.
Yeah, it looked like the big ass footprints and shit, man.
Yeah.
This whole world is it's crazy to see. Is like that's what back to the topic of like taking psychedelics and stuff. That kind of opened in my mind to like, damn, this world is low key kind of like a fairy tale world, bro. There are witches out here. There
Yeah,
are
exactly,
like
bro. And then
freaking
you gotta think about like
different-
There's a lot of shit that like people see. Like for example, let's say magic. Like if somebody came down and had technology way back then and did some shit, bro. Like people would be like, "Oh shit, bro!" Like
yeah,
Yep.
like you're a god, bro. Like you came from the clouds and shit.
yeah.
And then that goes back to like religion and like how you see heaven like as God in the clouds, or heaven literally as like a place full of clouds. And like you were saying Anunnaki, bro, like they're pictured like with these giant wings on their back. And if you compare those to like what a representation of an angel looks like today, like those are the same exact wings.
Literally. That's why I always see all these different books, like all the different like Bibles and stuff and all that, like all these different religions, I feel like they all are similar. They all basically are saying the same thing, you know. They all giving you the
bro.
same,
YouTube
like,
is suppressing information, bro.
I feel like it's just like different demographics, like interpreted like what they saw differently or whatever. It's like the same book describing the same exact shit that happened.
Like, have you guys ever seen the Book of Eli, the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how they were saying how like they all wanted this book is like they could like supposedly like give you power and like control people and shit, and then like at the end like spoiler alert, but it was the Bible. And then yeah, like there's a big message in that, bro. Like I named my son Eli, bro. And then it's crazy because like there's so much shit, dude. Like because there's the truth, and then there's the shit that was piled on top. There's the shit that was changed. Like dictators in the past would like burn books because they wanted to keep people out of the loop. They didn't want people to know shit.
Freaking burning books so niggas wouldn't learn. That is insane. Like,
yeah, bro.
It's a
It's
crazy
multiple
tactic.
historic cities that were burned down.
Yeah,
for-
and just like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Like,
You know,
imagine all the shit, like real shit, bro, that talked about like real shit that like it doesn't even exist because like they got rid of it, or like it got lost over time, or maybe it's still here, like in some points, but like people don't know that like, oh, this shit is like fucking ancient. Like,
yeah.
So look, I'm showing him the scarab shit. So like, you know these Egyptian beetles and shit. Basically, like the wings can levitate on their own. So like that's why the beetle was written into hieroglyphs and shit like that, because they
doing
looked
shit
at the
like-
beetle. Yeah.
Huh.
But look, straight up levitating.
Damn.
Dead beetle.
Can you do that thing where you like look
I
shit
mean,
up on your
even looking
computer,
at the
and
color,
then,
you
like
can
with
tell
people
that shit.
watching it,
You know?
can see
That's
how it's
tight.
What I was gonna do is because this is I'm doing a pre-record because I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and then I was gonna edit and put stuff in
Oh, okay.
while we talk.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I've had like a couple of problems with like pulling up my desktop to like pulling up a desktop while we're like talking and stuff. It like makes it all weird. Just little technical difficulties that I gotta work through in the future, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, like in Egypt, like the symbol for an eye, people think it could be like representing like the third eye, like in your brain. And the thing is, like so like the government released like shit that was classified, and then one of the things that they released was they were saying how like they had spies in Russia, and then they came back saying like, oh, the Russians are doing experiments with people doing that have like special abilities, and then so the U.S. started doing their own experiments with people, and something that they figured out was that everybody has to an extent like pretty much like a spidey sense, like something that kind of helps you, like pretty much a spidey sense.
Like your sixth sense?
Kind of, but pretty much because like we haven't known about like we even had it or how to use it. Like throughout time, pretty much it just shrunk and just got smaller, and then we have less ability to use it
Yeah.
because of like all the information. Like I believe there's a time on Earth like
Are you talking about like pituitary glands and pineal glands?
yeah,
and
pineal
shit
gland.
like that?
Yeah. Like because like the symbol for the eye, like they'll, like if you can Google it, they'll compare it next to like if like a brain, like if it was sliced in half, and how it looks like almost
Yeah.
exactly the same, and how they think that's what they were trying to represent, and then shit, I forgot what I was saying.
And the bigger question is, these people had no technology. How would they even know what the inside of the brain looks like? You feel me? So
Exactly, bro.
I think that's one of the biggest representations of that symbol, that they were ahead society-wise.
Exactly. Like I believe that. Okay, so imagine Earth and like this timeline that we're living in right now. Imagine like a nuclear war. What would the people? How would people live in the future after that? Like the survivors, like they would see like, let's say for example, like the Statue of Liberty, and let's say it's like 100 years from now, and it's only like mostly there or something like that, and then they talk about like a time back in the past where there was technology, and people could do shit like make giant statues, like Like I believe that's happened before more than once. So I believe that more than one time humans have had to like restart.
Almost like another revolution. Like what we saw in the past, all those things. They were like where we were almost today, but then it just got destroyed again and you know.
Like throughout the world in ancient cultures, there's like stories of an ancient flood, and for sure, I think that's like one time that we had to start over after that, and then like the Sumerians, like the Egyptians were us starting over, and then they have a lot of like artifacts like in Egypt that like they're like, how did they even make this? And then some people believe like there were artifacts that they were brought from like this other time when they did have technology and they could have made like certain
look at this
shit like
picture.
that.
It's society starting over. You know,
Just like how we were watching that one commercial I was on, how I was like, is that nature talking? It was like, I will rebuild myself without y'all niggas, basically. I was like, oh, shit.
Like there's this, I forgot the name for this graph, but it's pretty much like a graph, and then it pretty much represents like life on a planet like surviving, and like the more you go, like the more time goes by, the less chance that people on a planet would be able to advance enough to leave that planet and like go into space. Just because like humans, bro, like we're jealous, like we hate on people, bro, and shit like that ends up with people like killing each other, destroying, and like for what, bro? Like you gotta realize like you're not gonna, like there's other shit when you die. There's gonna be other shit. Like you're gonna go somewhere else. Like this isn't it. Like all this wealth, money, bro. Like you're not gonna be able to take that with you when you go. Like the only thing I believe that you can take with you is all the lessons that you learn, everything that you experienced, all the lessons, bro. You take that with you. And personally, I believe in reincarnation. And then pretty much you take that with you, and then just keep like going over and over until eventually you get to a point where you reach like Christ consciousness. And then personally, I believe like that's not even like the end. Like I still believe there's other shit like past that. Yeah,
I agree with the. I don't know about reincarnation. I kind of see it in ways, but I agree with like everything you lived on Earth, everything you experience. It's kind of like the core of your energy in the next life. To some extent, like that's everything you made of. That's everything you spent your physical time doing on Earth. So, to some extent, I feel like you have to be made of that energy if it can't be created nor destroyed. Like,
have you guys ever like met someone like personally in your lives where like you barely talk to them, or maybe you didn't even talk to them, but they seem like almost like
they're from the same source,
like they're shining, like almost like they're like a really powerful, like personally, like I would say like someone who's reincarnated like a long time, so they're really like they themselves don't even know it, but like the spirit is like more advanced.
Yeah, super.
Or,
like it's been through a lot.
So like
more.
brighter.
Yeah.
Like personally in my life, I think I met one kid when I was like in elementary school, bro. That just seemed like he was so like not selfish. Like it was crazy, bro. Like it almost seemed like he was like shining.
That's
like,
probably
out
where
of
they
his
got
body.
kind of like the old soul when they say that old soul, like
kinda like that,
like
yeah.
not just you being old, like 90 or something, but you like your soul.
And it's
been
crazy
around,
because
like you've
I was
been-
really
yeah.
friends with him, bro. He was just some kid that I saw. Like we had this thing where like we donated cans, and the person who donated the most got like I don't know, like to go into this bus full of video games, and then they could pick like one person to go with them, and he won. I'm pretty sure he had money, and his parents bought like cans so they could donate more, and then like the first person to ask if they could go with him, he just said yes. Like I don't even know if he knew him or not. And it's crazy, dude. Like, cause you'll meet people and like sometimes you meet someone who's like really has positive energy, and then someone who's like kind of gives you the like what's this dude gonna do? You know, like you don't want to turn your back because you don't know what he's gonna do. Shit like that.
Always that, man. Hey, but yeah, I want to talk about. I think the last topic that I want to get on is the gematria stuff, man. Oh, Power, you're interested in that. And when I brought it up,
I've just heard a lot about it, especially when Kobe passed. They were going
man,
crazy with
that's what. Yeah, and it's crazy because Power showed me this one guy. I don't even want to put his YouTube out there because I don't want it to get shut down or anything because I want to keep going. I be watching that shit because they do a lot of stuff on the wrestlers too, on WWE wrestlers, and like bringing Drew McIntyre's name in and like all that stuff is Roman Reigns and like and it's crazy because like thinking about like that family because he's related to The Rock. And, The Rock, that whole bloodline is just filtered through freaking the WWE, like the Usos.
Honestly,
and everything.
I think it's just it's like just seems like the way they operate, and the way they initiate certain tasks or the way they want to put out certain messages. They use headlines. All media is connected, so they, it may be all different headlines, but the same picture is ran for the media headline. And then that picture might have something in it, a number on a jersey, or I don't know. It's a very complex system that they seem to have so well oiled.
The one thing I've always wanted to know about is like how did because Kobe Bryant, that's his birth given name. How did that gematria play into his name off birth, off right when he's born? He's playing a role. His name, his energy's already playing a role in whatever system they got going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I've always
But I feel like they depict. I feel like they come up with your shit based on your name, based on your when you're born, your zodiac.
And then
I feel like they take the typical shit and start.
You feel like then they start looking into
and then they come up with their little puns and their little riddles.
I see
bro, the weirdest shit about Kobe, bro. The weirdest shit is it's like okay, the nigga died at 41, and if you look at the Nike commercial with Kanye, when Kanye threw the ball when Kobe threw the ball at Kanye to blow it up, 4.1 on the ball. Kobe's very last game, bro. His very last game, he dropped 60. Remember, his team, they had 101 points total. That means his team dropped 41. The last nigga to guard him. 41, and this nigga checked out at 4.1 seconds on his last game. You feel me? The checking out at 4.1. It just seemed like a pun. The nigga died at 41. He said he was in a helicopter 41 minutes. If you really look at this shit, the headlines and the articles and the information they put out, he said he was in a helicopter 41 minutes.
Dang.
That shit is weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's that.
So you think that somebody killed him?
I mean, I can't even say
someone,
somebody, an entity, a
group.
The way that
group
you're
of,
talking about it, bro,
it just
it
seemed
would have to be supernatural entities.
Pretty much.
But see, that's no.
No, I think
But
it's
feel
humans
they
using
write
it.
it that way. You feel me? They construct it to seem like it's some divine. Bro, the coach know when to check him out the game. You feel me? They could have. He's getting checked out at 4.1 seconds.
It's kind of hard to check you out at 4.1. The clock running.
But think about it. The refs, how refs
everybody
control
in.
momentum. But see, I be thinking that, but I just feel like it's just officiating and bro, think about it. Every single night, bro, my dad make a lot of fucking money off betting. Every single night, bro, the shit be coming down to what the numbers that they present. Oh, this team gonna win by 3. Is they gonna cover the 3 points? Is they gonna win by every night, every game in the world, bro, they have it down to a 1 or 2 point, or it might just be way off, just throw you off on a big game or something like that. But bro, this shit is down to a science, bro. The betting, the numbers,
all that betting plays into the. I feel like everything's pro wrestling to me. That's how I see it. All this,
what'd you say?
I think all TV and just all media is pro wrestling. It's all manipulated.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like sport, especially football. I feel like football is definitely fit. It's almost
easiest controlled game.
Yeah, bro. You got people who shouldn't even be in there. It's all politics and football. Basketball, I feel like it can be jumbled
basketball
up.
is undeniable. When a nigga is great.
Yeah,
I feel like it's team oriented, and it's just I feel like it's city oriented.
But I do feel like it's rigged as well. Just like how we said, we brought it up on sports
think about,
a couple weeks
bro,
ago with Tampa.
Steph Curry and LeBron James are both from Akron, Cleveland. You feel me?
Dang, that's weird.
Both of them niggas are from Cleveland, bro. It's kind of weird, you
Yeah,
know?
now they gave him
in
the
the
blue
water,
juice.
yeah.
When y'all watch The Boys, they gave him the blue shit.
Peyton Manning.
It's gonna make sense when you see it.
Peyton Manning lost the ring to the Saints. He's from New Orleans. You feel me? Like,
See, the thing about gematria, though, I do believe that like everything is controlled by numbers in a way that just because of how numbers relates to just everything we do, you know. But as far as how they do it with like, oh, he was 41 and this happened at 4.1. I know they'll do the same thing if he passed at 40. You're gonna be able to find mad things that connect to 40.
Yeah.
That's my only. It's not that I don't believe that numbers control a lot of destiny, because it does.
it's just, what is the point of kind of all that other context? Like,
It's more so I just don't think a lot of people are that tapped into like really what numbers.
Yeah.
I think we take a lot of like surface things and like use our human minds and like try to like make connections. That's
Yeah.
what we
Okay.
naturally do.
I'ma
But
say
sometimes
thi-
I think
I'ma say
niggas
this.
might be reaching a little bit.
without the numbers involved, the day after LeBron James passes Kobe Bryant in scoring, Kobe Bryant passes. Like, that's a pun.
Oh yeah, I remember a lot of people were
Okay.
talking about that.
Look at the floor. Kobe was in Philly that game, right? The Lakers played Philly, right? Kobe from Philly. What is the emblem? Because you know every team has a little emblem on the floor in the corners. What's the Philly emblem? The chopped up join or die snake. The chopped up mamba, join or die. It's a chopped
know
up
that.
snake. Think about it, like, bro, look at the Philly court
Join
and tell
or
me it
die.
ain't a snake on that motherfucker chopped
And that man
up.
Kobe was doing a lot of independent work.
The Mamba. The day before he died, that's the last court he was on, bro. A chopped up snake.
It just, man, like, okay. I
And
just
that's not
want to,
even number order.
maybe this is me just wanting to be, because I already think a lot of, like, just pessimistic about shit.
Yeah.
So I be trying to get in my optimistic bag sometimes. So I be trying to think like, okay, I would hope at some point somebody that's quote unquote great can pass in a way that like deserving, not
Yeah.
feeling like it was controlled by the other. You know,
Yeah.
the niggas trying to with the negative energy.
Yeah.
So I'm,
I
you
do
know,
feel-
maybe it wasn't Kobe, but I'm just because with every great person when they pass unexpectedly, like we're gonna put together some shit and be like, yo,
Okay.
this and this.
I would
and
say
this.
an example of that is Chadwick Boseman. You know, even though he went out with cancer, it's just like he didn't go out in any kind of, foul way. His people knew he was going out. They was able to present it to the world. It was kind of honorable.
It was.
But like, I don't know. The weird thing about all the celebrity death shit is that every single celebrity death that happened this year, that shit has been in California.
Yeah.
Every single one. Naya Rivera, every single one you look at has been in California. Pop Smoke, anybody you name,
So get the fuck out of Cali or what?
they died in California. I don't know what's going
California's
on.
on fire right now, dude.
Yeah, it is, right? It's an L right now. God, man.
I don't know what it is. The entertainment industry thrives there, so you don't know who live all over the metroplex. You don't know what kind of shit they can get done, and
It's weird out there, man. Me and Stoner were out in the Hollywood Hills, and we passed one of them. Like, we passed a church. It was like a weird looking church, and all these people in black robes started coming out, bald niggas.
wow.
I was like, what is this? I
I
was like,
remember
this
y'all
is.
called me about that shit.
We got called back right when I saw. I was like,
Hey,
nigga, guess
yo.
what I'm looking at right now? I'm being dead ass. Stoner has my
Okay.
witness. And I feel like the universe works like that because you know how Stoner be. So it's just like, oh, you was with Stoner when you saw that? Pff, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. No, nigga, I saw it. Bald niggas, black robes,
Yeah.
red, whatever, tie. They was looking because we was right up on a hill shooting a video. And they was just like, I could see them like staring like, these niggas a little too close, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, Stoner got eerie about it. He's like, bro, let's go. Let's go. I was like, oh my gosh, that's...
I ain't fucking with the black robe.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all
Black
got it.
robes,
Y'all got
bald
it.
heads.
Coming out the church. Yeah.
Bald
got it.
heads?
Yes,
No.
sir.
You guys know about CERN?
Who?
CERN. Oh, you talking about the D wave? All of
Yeah.
sending the proton and splitting the proton, opening portals and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, people have been opening portals. I heard.
Have you seen that video where there's a sacrifice? It looks like they're doing a sacrifice at CERN in front of the statue of Shiva. Have you seen that video, bro?
I'm pulling it
It's
up.
crazy, bro.
I need to see this shit.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy, dude. There's definitely like, there's some crazy shit going on over there. And then when the cops looked into it, they said that the exclamation, or no, I think it was actually CERN that came out with a statement. They said that it was like some scientists doing a prank or something like that. But like, why would scientists like dress up in robes and then like pretend to sacrifice like this chick?
Wait, how do you spell this?
CERN, CERN.
They were sacrificing a chick.
C-E-R.
Yeah, like she looked like she was naked. Like she was wearing a robe, and then she took it off. She laid down in front of the statue, and a dude had like a knife. And then when it looked like he stabbed her, the guy taking the video, it looked like he was inside a building, like looking through the window. He was like, "Oh shit!" Like, "Oh fuck!" And he ran. And that's like how the video ended. And then I remember, I don't remember when it came out. I think like
It wasn't fake.
Well, I don't know.
That sound fake, but I feel like there might be some shit like that happen.
CERN?
CERN. Sacrifice.
Oh shit, there he is.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, nah. That video ain't seen the light of day.
This one?
There's a lot. That's the place. I don't know if they're gonna show you the video though. It's like a clip. It's like about 50 seconds long.
They be sacrificing people here? This looked like a place you could sacrifice someone. Oh, look, yeah, look at the black
Denver
room.
Airport looked like big.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Denver
that's
Airport
a
is
whole
creepy.
nother
Eating
thing,
niggas
bro.
under that hoe, boy.
That's
I
a whole
swear to
nother.
God.
That's a whole nother podcast episode, bro.
Boy, that I feel weird when I go in that
It was
hoe.
bad.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
I
just
just
been to Denver,
yeah,
so I wouldn't know.
there's like something about some underground shit under the
never feel
airport.
no
Yeah,
airport like
it's
this.
eerie. It's a very eerie
you
airport.
gotta take trains and shit to get around and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, bro. They say there's shit, like underground tunnels under like Disneyland, and like there's kids that get like
Pinocchioed almost, basically. Yeah.
Bro, I do be feeling like it's an underground society. Like it's been like, damn, all these celebrity deaths. Like these niggas is living underground somewhere.
They
like,
are. They are all
I do
underground.
think, I do think like one of these niggas for sure, like how we think, Tupac went to Cuba.
Yeah.
Somebody, one of these celebrities definitely did just like dip out.
Yeah.
I heard
sure.
Hitler.
Somewhere.
I honestly heard Hitler did successfully. He made it seem like he killed himself in Germany because he knew, they was coming. That nigga fled to South America with a bunch of Nazi doctors. You can look this shit up. Operation Paperclip.
A little plastic surgery, a little bit, cut your hair, a whole different.
Especially
shit.
now,
Bro.
nowadays, somebody could definitely get
Yeah.
away with that
Bro,
shit.
what if like he was trying to hide his identity, but like for some reason he didn't want to shave the mustache? Like, you gotta go to an island, bro. Like you can't just walk around with that. Mustache, bro.
They gonna know. Well, guys, really great first segment. We had some really
fuck with
good
it.
conversations.
Fuck with it.
Tev, Paron, thank you for joining us. Y'all ever want to come back?
any Illuminati nigga listening, I don't want no smoke.
No smoke. We
You
don't
want
need
the
it.
record deal, nigga? You want the 360?
I don't want no kind of smoke.
Get you hot tomorrow, nigga.
I'm just speaking my thoughts,
And what I've seen,
What
what has been presented.
observed, and y'all niggas is moving sloppy out here. Y'all niggas,
Lately, y'all been moving a little
y'all supposed to be
sloppy.
super secret and shit, unless
Get it
y'all just
together,
don't
get
give
it
a fuck
together.
no more.
They don't, bro.
I think y'all showing us y'all don't
Social
give a
media,
fuck no
bro.
more.
Like,
It's a big thing. I always say, like, they got to tell you the truth before they even do something. You know, they
Like,
got to put it out in front of you.
Oh,
like,
God. The
like
Bible
they
say-
never lied to you.
The Bible said, "What's done in the dark will come to the light." But what if they
Do it in the light, in front of you.
right in front of your fucking face?
Talk about
They
it.
not lying to you, but they misleading you.
exactly, bro. And then in the Bible it says like there's gonna be a savior, like at the end of the world there's gonna be a
the
savior.
false- yeah.
But then they also put in there it's gonna be a false prophet, and then like the real guy's gonna come in after.
Yeah.
And also
real guy, yeah.
Exactly. And then like you gotta think about when this was written. Like how would they even know if that's true? And like it almost seems like they're setting something up way back then to do something like in the future eventually.
Mhm.
And like I mean like I don't know, dude. Maybe I don't know.
We'll figure it out. We're gonna keep. Hey, this is why we have these conversations. We can dig deeper into each other's brains and figure this shit out. But
Hey, we on to something though. I ain't gonna lie to you. We on to something.
yeah, no,
Honestly,
dead
bro, I
ass.
didn't know you guys were even into this shit. Like I thought I was gonna be talking by myself into the mic.
Nah.
Like,
You smoke.
Man. Hey, this generation
Yeah,
on
I'm
some
a-
other
on
shit.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't rapping, my nigga, I'd be a
Read a little
philosopher.
bit.
If I wasn't a philosopher, I'd be a trapper. If I wasn't a trapper, I'd be a doctor. If I wasn't a doctor, I'd be fucking your mama, nigga. I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing. But I feel like I'm well versed at whatever the fuck I tap into on me.
Yes, man. Well, you already
Everybody
know.
should feel that way.
One Take Wonder, Texas Stunner, whole effing show, Roman Rose from the Daily Ooze. Y'all gotta do y'all's outros.
Man, it's the booze, the That's Pat Run, man.
This is
Shout out
Pat
to the
Trap
Daily
with the
Ooze.
wiffle ball bat run. And then
Yeah, man, it's just young Cody, Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
You know, holla at your boy, Coach Tail.
And Renee?
Steve Tokes on Twitter, 2 S's at the end. That's pretty much it.
Hey, man, we signing out.